Hello everyone, we are going to take a very important topic hypsometric analysis of watershed. It provides the geological stage of development and erosional status of the watershed. Hypsometry describes the measurement and analysis of relationships between the distribution of elevation across an area of land surface and basin area. It can be evaluated through the hypsometric curve and hypsometric integral. Geographic information system and digital elevation model have play an important role in drainage basin analysis and for hypsometric analysis. In 1952, Strehler interpreted the shape of the hypsometric curves by analyzing numerous drainage basins and classified the basin as peneplain or distorted, mature, and youth, and its curves are concave upward curve, S shape, convex upward curve respectively. These hypsometric curve shape describes the stages of the landscape evaluation, which also provide an indication of erosion status of the watershed. The hypsometric integral is an geomorphological parameter classified under the geologic stage of watershed development. It is also an indication of the cycle of erosion. The cycle of erosion is defined as the total time required for reduction of land topographical unit to the lowest level. The entire period or the cycle of erosion can be divided into three stages, namely monadnock or old stage, equilibrium or mature stage, and inequilibrium or youth stage. And its hypsometric integral values are less than zero point 0.3, between zero point 0.3 to zero point 0.6, and greater than zero point 0.6 respectively. This figure shows the concept of hypsometric analysis and the model hypsometric curve. Here shows a distribution of area at different elevation in percent hypsometric curve, relative area on x-axis and relative height on y-axis. Characteristics curve shows for youth, mature and old stage basin. Integration of hypsometric curves gives the hypsometric integral, which is equivalent to the elevation relief ratio as proposed by Pike and Wilson in 1971. Mathematically, it is expressed by this equation. It is the ratio of mean elevation minus minimum elevation and maximum elevation minus minimum elevation. The objective of the hypsometric analysis is to find out the geological stage of development and erosional status of the watershed and methodology that may find its usefulness towards improvising effective management strategies and techniques to sustainably manage the natural resources within the selected watershed. To analyze the objective, the study area will be delineated. ArcGIS software will be used for creating, managing and generation of different layers. Microsoft Excel will be used for mathematical calculation. Here shows the methodology adopted for hypsometric analysis. The DEM of the watershed will be employed through ArcGIS software and a special analyst tool like fill hydrology tool, flow direction, flow accumulation and apply threshold value. Then pour point tool will be used to obtain drainage pattern and to delineate the boundary of watershed. Watershed delineation already discussed in detail in previous video. Once the boundary of the watershed is delineated, it will then clipped with the DEM. DEM will reclassified into number of classes in ArcGIS software using a special analyst tool to extract minimum and maximum elevation values as well as aerial extent corresponding to every recreated class of the reclassified map. The percentage hypsometric method generally used for the study. There are two ratios involved in this study and plotted against each other on a graph. The ordinate represent the ratio of relative elevation and the abscissa represent the ratio of relative area. Many studies suggest the hypsometric plot of the watershed depict an S shape with a combination of convex and concave curves indicating an approaching mature stage of the landscape development and hence releasing little soil from the basin. Convex hypsometric curves indicate little erosion, which can evolve into S shape, while concave hypsometric curves indicate greater erosion. The watershed, which are having high hypsometric integral value approaching youthful stage, need construction of both vegetative and mechanical soil and water conservation structures to arrest sediment load and conserve water for integrated watershed management. In general, a relatively less eroded basin exhibits higher total runoff that is more dominant by subsurface process, while a relatively more eroded basin shows less total runoff with higher fraction of surface response. Thank you for watching my video. Please do like and share and subscribe the channel.